Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hi, Sal. How are you? How's it going?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for organizing this time for our teams to get together. I'm really glad we could find some time for that.
I am too. I think there's some stuff that we can work together on.
Agreed. Well, I just wanted to congratulate you again on your team's development on the Z25 product. I think it's great that you guys were able to spend the time and research and get that together. And so, congratulations to you guys. That was a big feat that you conquered, and so you seem to be having some really great success with it.
Thank you. Thank you. Our our sales are great on our side, but we need the components. So we came up with some ideas and we're putting them into play. Of course, it'd be great if we could, do it a little different, but we've had this for a while. It's been working and it's been helping us with our finished goods.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, I think, luckily, I think that we can find a way for us to partner up on this one, and maybe we can get some more external exposure on the product to outside of our industry at the direct market, and see if we can make some more money for El-Tek in general, while also keeping your division as well as mine in a good place.
Yeah, I think we're at a point where we should start considering that. Let's start taking a look at, does it make sense for us to manufacture this, or you guys, since this is your business within your division. So let's talk about that a little bit, because you know what, we're not really in the components business. We're doing it because we have to, and it's a great component, the Z25, but maybe you guys have a better way of doing this.
Yeah, sure. So I do think that we can definitely market this externally. I think we have a ton of great customers that would love to start acquiring this product, but I definitely want to be able to help you guys maintain your competitive advantage within the market. So I understand that maybe a slight delay as far as allowing this for our external customers, and just keeping this internally for just a little bit longer. But so what I was going to suggest is, I know you guys spent about 3 years and $12 million developing the product. So I was looking and kind of had my financial team do an analysis here. And so my thought was, maybe we would do over the 2-year life of the product, maybe we would keep the first 3 months to be internal customers only. And then after that initial 3 months, open that up to our external market, and then pay you guys back that $12 million and in terms of a transfer price for your initial investment. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's a lot. So let's think about it one by one. So the competitive advantage, great. Yes, from the audio components perspective, we are the biggest users, and our competitors are going to be are going to get their hands on this if you guys start marketing externally. So we need a lot more than just 3 months. It could be the shelf life of this is 2 years. We might need 2 years on this. So don't just think about it as our profitability, but this component can be used with other types of devices. It doesn't have to just be the audio devices. It could be with a slew of other devices. So opening this up too quickly externally might impact our other divisions and ultimately the profitability of the entire company. I mean, we suggest 2 years so that we can get around with our internal, so that you guys are free to welcome to sell internally to our brother and sister divisions. But the external one kind of scares me, just because they will get an advantage on us, and not only that, maybe take what we have currently and build better product.
Sure. I hear you. Completely understand where you guys are coming from, and we'd like to help you guys maintain your position in the market, for El-Tek in general. But I do think that there's a real advantage here for El-Tek to get the Z25 out to the market. So taking into consideration your concerns and the 2-year shelf life of the product, what about your thoughts on doing it 6 months delay in turn to approach the external market with it? I don't know if it's maybe we can just We'll do 6 months delay to external and other divisions within El-Tek. And then we can do, if you're okay with it, maybe a 12-month delay for the external market. And then so that second 6 months of the first year, we'll start opening it up to the other divisions.
So what if we did 12 for both?
Let's see, 12 for both. I think we can make that work. We'll do 12 for both, and then I don't know if we maybe want to talk. So if we do 12 months for both, that would work for us. That works for you.
Let's do 12 for both if we can figure out. So let's do 12 for both if we can figure out some sort of discount for us.
Okay.
Some sort of discount for us on all profits. So I'm throwing a number out there: 25% discount for us and 25% of your profits from the sales of other divisions that you're making. That would be great for us. And then instead of us saying, hey, can you wait 2 years to start marketing this externally, maybe you can start marketing it earlier at 12 months, and it's a win-win situation for both of us.
Okay. I think we can work something out along those lines.
Okay.
Let's just see here for a second.
And I'm just taking notes as we're
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Let's see. So do you have an estimate of about how much you guys are going to be in terms of that 25% discount? What I'm assuming on the Z25 product. So about how much of that you guys are looking to purchase over the next year or 2-year span?
Let's see. Let me give you an estimate of so you're we do have while I look up that notes, we do have a healthy amount that we are going to need to buy from you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think once you find that, that'll just be helpful for me in order to go back.
Yeah, it's 5 million worth.
Okay, is that on an annual basis? So if 10 million over the course of 2 years, or is that just 5 million for those 2 years?
For the 2 years.
5 million. So just 5 million. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that would put you over the course of over the 2 years of 25% discount. Would put us. Okay, and then as far as our profits,
I think you guys are going to make more of a profit on this than we were.
Well, I do think being able to offer this externally, we'll definitely be able to pick up some profit there. As far as from an internal standpoint, let's see, we usually do about 20 million internally if we're giving you guys this discount. And then from an external standpoint, sorry. I had this all in a file and I forgot to email it to myself. So
no worries.
We'll give you guys approximately 25% of this. Okay, so I think we can make that work. The 25% discount on your 5 million over the course of 2 years, and then we'll also do 25% profit share to you guys of our I was going to say our external sales, considering you guys are a large portion of our internal sales, but I think that'll actually still put you over likely what you were making in this previous year for just internal sales. So it would come to a discount for you guys on your 5 million of about 1.25 million. And then we would be able to offer for you guys, it would be about 10 million of profit shares that we would be able to offer over the 2-year lifetime of the product.
Okay. Sounds good. So let's take a look at this. And then when we look at transfer price, so if we look at transfer, and you're not going to be selling it for 12 months, which again increases our profit from the get-go.
Yeah, so in that case, I mean, if we can keep we definitely want to, basically reimburse you guys for the 12 million that you initially put in to develop the product over the last 3 years. So we'd like to honor that 12 million number and get that back to you guys. But if we're going to be stalling our sales to the external marketplace for that initial 12 months or the first year of the lifetime, we would have to keep it at that 12 million.
Okay. For the transfer price you're talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is where it gets tough. We did put a lot of investment into it. So you guys didn't pick it up in the beginning, and we, instead of focusing on audio parts, we were focusing on, the component piece, and they're watching us from above with the the XCOM is watching us. This is going to be a tough sell. We're going to have to show, in order to continue to do such research and development, we should show, that we're able to make these such investments while we do have opportunity costs. So for example, we made the investment here of 12 million, but that cost us an opportunity elsewhere. And then on top of that, we spend a lot more money in manufacturing these components than you guys do. Obviously our profits are a lot more than yours. We are at nearly 2 billion in sales, and you guys are at 1.6, I believe, billion in sales. But your profits are, I'm sorry, I said it wrong before. Your profits are a lot more than ours because of your manufacturing abilities and your costs, especially your variable costs being 60% of your profits, where ours are percentage-wise a lot more than 60%. So I think if we were reimbursed fairly for the number of years we spent on it, you guys are definitely going to make a profit right off the bat. You're going to make back that 12 million and then some, just because you have better manufacturing processes than we do. So if we can think of we were thinking 18, but if we can think about maybe 15 with the transfer price, that'd be great.
Okay, let me see what that looks like. I think so with the 25% discount for you guys on the Z25 product, plus 25% of our profits for external sales, it looks like my numbers, I think we can make a $15 million transfer price work. And then the 12-month delay to the external market.
And then the external market is a 12-month delay across the board for all divisions, correct?
For your direct competitors and El-Tek competitors in general.
So the way I'm looking at this, just directly as an effect of the 12-month delay, we're already going to make a $32 million profit. And then if you're willing to drop down to 15 million, that'd be great. So if for the or come up to 15 million for you guys for the transfer price, that'd be great. And then we'll be making 25% off your external sales, which is another 10 million for us. And yep. And then we'll have our discount, which takes away from our expenditure on components.
Yeah, sure. I think that that sounds great, and I definitely think that can work for our group.
Okay. So I think we have a case. I think we have a case to go to our executive committee, and I think we can approach them if we're all agreed on this. You can take it back up with your team, but I think we can. They're going to ask the question of why you guys hadn't invested and why we had. I think we can go back and say, hey, let's keep funneling R&D money, because what we find could be high in cost for manufacturing for us, but eventually is something that another division can sell. And I think that goes out for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it sounds great. I can definitely write this up. I'll send it over to you for confirmation, and then we'll send something up to the higher, high management for them to review and agree. Absolutely. I think it's something we regret not following up on 3 years ago, but we're really happy to hear that you guys were able to develop the product. And now this seems like a great partnership so that we can help El-Tek gain some revenue from some external sales as well.
That's perfect. As far as I see, 12-month delay in marketing, $15 million in transfer price, 25% discount for us, 25% profits from external sales. I'm in pretty good shape to say, hey, we're ready for this partnership, and we're looking forward to build more products together.
Sounds great. Thanks so much, Chris.
Thank you. I'll be waiting for your documentation, Sal.
All right, I'll send it over. Have a good one.
Great. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.